Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. So, we basically are starting the main game loop or something, or we're about to, where we'll obviously be trying to gain popularity to, I guess, climb all the way to rank 1, so that we become king. Although for now, none of us actually believe that we can do it, and all we're trying to do is just gain the attention of those in power, specifically Luis, so we can get close to him. Still but a shunned outsider. Even though we climbed like 100 ranks or so, I didn't catch exactly how many for turning in that first bounty. Right. For now, I think for today specifically, for the 23rd, we can only rest, but
Fancy a bit of info?
let's see if there's anything new here. Nope, bought everything from that guy. Guess we're gonna talk to our friends and then just go to sleep. Our preparations seem to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive overtuned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive me my mutterings. Just please do not be surprised, no matter what we're presented with. Oh, right. We don't quite know what kind of carriage Hulkenberg has organized for us. Obviously, the way she made it sound somewhat ominously. I'm not expecting too much.
Don't push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will assuredly miss you dearly, so please come back and say hello when you can, even if it's only every once in a while. Well, we will make sure to do that. I've decided I'm heading to Bryladen. It's much too boring to just spend my days at the inn. I'm going to see that so-called exhibition for myself. Goodbye, Elda. You're too well to see the world too someday. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks, I guess. I mean, we're obviously going there.
Hey!
At first I thought he was going to be mean, but I guess he means it. I asked Fabienne for a map of Matira, and she gave me the one from Grius' personal effects. It covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but a military camp always has more details. Military map always has more details.
Yeah.
Fabienne continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals. Oh, absolutely. Maria? I haven't seen Maria since I came back from the recruitment center. I wonder if something's wrong. But we cannot check on her. Okay.
What?
This room? Hulkenberg's room. Okay, let's just go to sleep, I guess. Right? I wonder what kind of crowd's going to be at the opening ceremony tomorrow. Thinking about it has got me a little excited. Well, fair enough. Can I not interact with the bed? What? Okay, what is this? Oh. Here again? Oh, because it's this is our bed. For some reason I thought ours was the one in the back. Never mind. That makes more sense then. View from the windows, still the same, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let's just rest.
Good night.
Any weird dreams? I guess we haven't seen more in a while.
Can I come in?
Oh, okay. Sure. Want to read some more? I mean, maybe that's what's going to come down to, but can't sleep.
You can't sleep?
No, that's not it. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabienne I wouldn't cry.
I won't tell her.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Wait for me. It's a promise, I mean...
It's a promise.
Sure, and this time maybe we'll even keep it.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Oh, okay. It's literally an official quest. Promising returns. Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit. Yeah, okay. And it's cute that it's official, but obviously this should be pretty free. Curative Coney Roast is our reward, sure.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good
Yes.
night.
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Truly are devoted to him. I mean, yes, but I mean, we all are. Well, our main character certainly would be, being personal friends with the prince, of course. Don't worry about it.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital.
Oh, yeah.
Do you recall?
I guess we never actually, no one actually mentioned it, but yeah, she was, of course, there. I do. When you got me thrown out? Wait. She did? Huh?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents.
Well, that would be novel. The church actually being worried about, you know, ideas of freedom, revolutionary ideas spreading among the people, and banning things that they don't approve of.
Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Sure, go ahead.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people.
I mean, in theory, maybe, but in practice, of course, it doesn't tend to work that way necessarily, but, well, it's the idea, I guess. It's the ideal. And of course, yeah, this book is not necessarily about our reality, but about, well, maybe an idealized version of it. Also, wow, I cannot talk today. That's a bit concerning, but okay.
In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Who's this? Not someone we know, I believe.
Judah!
Juna!
Not someone we've seen or even heard about. Juno? Doesn't ring a bell.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky. Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo far beyond the shore.
Okay, that was unexpected. I didn't know we were going to a to a concert. Is she also going to become one of our followers? Maybe give us
Even
the
I'm feeling the heat.
dancer
I
archetype.
suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I was hoping that he would make it sound a little bit more like the introduction of a boxer or wrestler or
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow.
That's a colorful
If we lose this,
troop.
I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Any Elden boys around? He's not even announcing his name
What?
loudly for everyone to hear.
Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By being an elder. Oh, lame. Excuse me for being who I am.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Oh, thanks for letting me know.
What's going on?
Yeah, Hulkenberg, what the heck?
What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Confound you, behave!
Uh-oh. Wait, is it actually a Gauntlet Runner? Whoa, what?
A land runner?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral!
Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Yeah, my trick.
Right!
Sure.
I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
Let the game begin.
We must take to the road.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on!
No worries. There's no rush. Jesus. Maybe we should get a new pilot.
So fast!
The runner seems to be
Will
okay, but...
something will get blown up!
It's incredible!
And here I thought we would at first be spending our time just... Oh, wait. Oh, we climbed a lot. I suppose now people know about us. At least some are going to be rooting for the underdog, even if they don't really expect us to do much. Okay. Yeah, I was totally expecting to spend the first bit of the journey, you know, with an actual somewhat shabby, shoddy, you know, carriage drawn by horses or whatever horse equivalents we have here. And eventually upgrade to a Landrunner, but nope, never mind. I guess I misinterpreted Hulkenberg's hesitation. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince. Yeah, right.
Just a sec.
Whoa, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, who's this? Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira, Old Castletown, I think. It should be a way south. Okay. Yep, there it is. What is this then? Surely that's something. No? Well,
let us hurry.
A small sand dune on the path to Matira. Given the vantage point it provides, it should be a safe resting spot. So even with this thing, which seemed pretty fast, we can only go.
Let us hurry.
Hold on.
From one little rest area to the next. Now it's gonna take quite a while to even get to Oceania's capital. Okay.
Let us hurry.
I mean.
Wow!
Yeah, okay, Matira, here it is. Down to Matira, eh? On this craft's legs, so I'd say that'll be 4 days. 4 days, 3 nights about. Okay.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Bally good? Now, cinch those britches, chaps. Full steam ahead. To Matira, Old Castletown. Okay.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
I mean, if this thing is yours, you could just be riding it around just for the fun of it. You don't need us to do that. But we appreciate it, I suppose.
Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's amazing. Is it safe? Not interested? What? Not interested in talking? Well, maybe not so much, but having this ride sure is convenient. No, it's quite amazing.
It's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one.
Oh, and is this guy actually the engineer who's going to give us that gunner class unlocked? Gunner archetype. Because we know that exists.
Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. And Ishkia, if it was not obvious from the wings.
Well, we haven't actually seen him yet.
Everything. He was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
Yep, okay. Neurus. And Ishkia. Right.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Noble District Underhall.
Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions, no time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
There it is.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, 'tis rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Well, her tune changed pretty quickly.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the belly runner alone.
Belly runner? Oh, that's how you say that? Belly? Okay. Anyway, I wonder though if she's just pretending to be mad to get him to cooperate, perhaps? I wonder if she would be that... I don't know, if she would use such mind games. She seems pretty straightforward, for the most part.
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
That's how that went. Okay.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
Absolutely.
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I mean, better than nothing. It's far better than nothing. If we die, we die together. That's an odd thing to say in this situation. I think we can count on him.
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Well, depending on what the exact wording is, but I guess Stroll has some sort of plan here.
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
I suppose we could always get some monster head as well, just to be on the safe side.
Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent.
Yeah, also, I mean, this whole tournament is nice and all, but that's not part of the royal magic. That's not part of the king's plan. That's just something the theocracy came up with, right? To basically allow them to manipulate things in their own favor. But the magic really only specifies that the people need to agree on one person. And if we can gain the people's favor, even if we don't play by the theocracy's rules, that's going to be good enough.
What do you think of this plan?
It's perfect. It sounds impossible. I trust all of you. I mean, I don't know that it's perfect, but I think it's going to work. Obviously, it's going to work. I trust all of you.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
Well, I mean, from what we've heard, the man is basically a monster, so...
Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
I mean, that's useful, considering, I mean... Yeah.
Good to know. We can always look around
spending
more
a lot of
thoroughly
time
later.
Here. Right. Look around more thoroughly later. Why not
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, The wilds out there are no berry picnic, oh no! It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels, and we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
Well, while we're moving, hopefully mostly in the cockpit.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
I mean, come on, he's really not that bad. Not sure why Gallica specifically is making such a, I don't know, such a fuss about his colorful personality, I suppose. The Gauntlet Runner. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as a strategy room, a lounge, and a kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with him. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there. I absolutely will. I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. I kind of want to see what the engine room's like. Yeah. It's interesting that it even has an engine room in the classical sense. Well, I guess we'll see how much and to what extent it does, because of course it is using monster legs, right? Repurposed monster legs that were just attached to this thing. So you'd think that some sort of magic is involved in making this whole thing work, but I don't know. Maybe the legs are just being moved completely mechanically. What do we have here? A lot. 36% of the memorandum collection complete. Gauntlet Runner Engineer. An engineer that designs and maintains Gauntlet Runners. Makes sense. Because Magla Crystals power runners, engineers need to be familiar with the workings of magic and magic igniters, but they also need to be well versed in a wide range of fields, from dragon crystal technology for movement, to armaments for battle. As the costs required are substantial, engineers almost exclusively come from noble families who own Gauntlet Runners. Yep, makes sense. Milo. Ah, yes. Do we get entries for all the other participants? Milo Maurizio, an Ishkia candidate participating in the tournament. A princely man claiming to be an illegitimate son of the Montario royal family. He pledges to adopt a caste system based on beauty, with himself the most beautiful of all, bestowing grace and honor upon the country as its king. His suave looks and mannerisms have earned him a devout following. Each time he smiles from the stage on his Gauntlet Runner, the Palace of Beauty Hildebrand, shrill screams can be heard from the crowd. Okay. Sure. Batlin, there he is. Albus Batlin, a Clemar man who works as a crier for the Crown Theocracy. Most criers prefer rhetoric that venerates and strengthens the authority of Sanctism and the royal family, but Batlin is the opposite, prioritizing the provocations of the people as though commentating on a sport. Though highly admired amongst townspeople, he drew the ire of the Crown Theocracy for his roguish methods. However, when the royal magic made what amounted to one's popularity the sole factor in succession, the Crown Theocracy pivoted, suddenly assigning Batlin the monumental responsibility of heading Sanctism's public relations as the tournament's official crier. I'm not really sure that makes a lot of sense from the Theocracy's point of view, but sure. Glodell. Ideus, Glodell, who knows. A young Rusand warrior who serves Luis in his lower rungs. Keeping his dog at his side even in battle, he's earned the title the Black Hound, out of both fear and ridicule. Because Luis did not formally enter the Tournament of the Throne, Glodell entered of his own volition to secure Luis's following and act as a proxy for their support. He hopes that if he can make a name for himself in the tournament, Luis will acknowledge him. Oh, so he's not been officially sent by Luis. Guido. Ah yes, that guy. Ovis Guido, a muscular, bald-headed Rusand warrior who serves as both captain of the Monk Army, the enforcement arm of the Crown Theocracy, and Thornton's primary bodyguard. He assumed the role of captain after his predecessor lost his life during the suppression of the Mage Academy in Montario. He specializes in a unique fighting style that combines magic, staff, and spear techniques passed down through generations of warrior monks. Okay. And the plan is that if this guy should win he's going to instead give the throne to Forden? I mean, I suppose... Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, is that even... is the royal magic basically going to accept that? But he could just become king and then, you know, once the magic has fulfilled its purpose, he could then, well, hand the throne over, I suppose. Of course it's not going to come to that, as we know. Neros. Neros Corax, a genius engineer of the Ishkia tribe, he can single-handedly manage all things Gauntlet Runners from planning to maintenance to piloting, and was contracted to build the Prince's Gauntlet Runner before the Prince vanished. He comes from a noble, highly respected family with a stately mansion in Grand Trad, but as he shows absolutely no interest in social status or family prestige, is dismissed by his family as an unmanageable oddball. Despite his pedigree, his appointment to build the Prince's Runner was solely based on merit, not his social standing. Since then, Neros has retained a strong sense of gratitude towards the royal family. Unfortunately, as both the Prince and King met successive suspicious ends, Neros was unable to repay their favor, which burdened him greatly. Ishkia tribe. A tribe recognizable by their avian wings as well as their almond eyes and long eyelashes. Though the fewest in number of the 8 tribes, they have a reputation for their intelligence, giving them a strong presence in bigger cities. Many find higher status in intellectual labor, such as scholars and sanctors and the like, making it not uncommon for Ishkia to be wealthy. Due in part to their regal stature, the Ishkia are commonly admired. However, the act of speaking down on others has been ingrained in their nature for some, making it just as common for them to be resented. Incidentally, their avian-like wings are purely cosmetic. Though they are able to move them to a small degree, they have no structure. They're actually just clusters of feathers. Those who aren't fond of the Ishkia latch onto this deficiency of flight to ridicule them. Okay. Oh, that's it? I mean, there were obviously more candidates, most notably one of those little, you know, furry guys. We've seen, I guess, a total of 2 of them so far, and none of them in person yet. One was in the cutscene, like that old scholar who was present at the Prince's, not quite deathbed, I suppose, but, you know, in the flashback scene where the cursed prince was lying and they were basically sending our hero on his mission. And then, yeah, one of the candidates is also of that same tribe. And I wonder, there was a tribe mentioned a little while ago, well, last episode, I guess, where I forget what it was called, because we still don't have an entry for it. I wonder if that's the one. Let's see here, I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess we have 7 of the 8 tribes accounted for. Fairies apparently are not one of the tribes. Like, I think the Elder do count towards the 8. I think. Yeah, Rogue, that's the one... Wait, are those the ones with the face markings? Yeah, right, okay, but that's not actually something you're born with. Right, that's the Rogues. Yeah, I think the only one that's still missing from the list then is the one with the weird name, and that has to be the little animal-like guys, I guess. The runner makes a smooth ride, at least. I mean, you say that, but honestly, I find the, you know, the shaking a bit, I mean, I'm sure that would be pretty tough to get used to. But, well, I don't know. A smooth ride, at least. Eccentricities aside, he certainly earned his title as court engineer. That said, I'm more concerned with its unseen workings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions.
Whoa.
A carriage can't begin to compete with the Gauntlet Runner's speed. I suppose they've earned their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunch is far from ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure the journey will be pleasant. Whoa. What is that massive door? This door must lead to the end of the Gauntlet Runner. It's locked tightly to prevent accidental entry. Wait. The end? Like more like the front end of it. Stairs to cockpit? The cockpit appears to be above here. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Perhaps I should stay away for now. I was hoping that we would meet Neros in person, but I suppose we will if and when we rest for the night. What can we do here at the round table? There's a map showing the area surrounding our destination, Martyra. Okay.
Let's see.
I wonder where we're at right now. Oh, halfway to the first camp, I suppose. Presumably, once we're at a camp, we can then decide whether to move on to the next destination or the next step toward our main destination, or explore the surrounding areas, perhaps in, like, you know, discover side locations. But I'm sure the game is going to tell me all about that. Can we go here? Apparently so. Oh. Oh, there he is. Hey, hello. Wow, this is quite the contraption. These legs don't really look like they're part of a creature, right? They look very mechanical, but maybe they were altered, armored to make them more durable or something. What's that floating thing there? Is that an enemy? Wait. That looks like one of those ghostly things that we've been fighting in the cathedral. Huh. Interesting. Wow, this is quite the gauntlet runner. Though the driver makes me a little nervous. He's fine. We're not moving in a very straight line. In fact, we better don't move in a straight line or else we're gonna crash into those mountains now. Neros knows what he's doing, I'm sure. Oh, there's the hatch. Okay. Oh, only on one side, though. That's pretty cool, but I guess we can't really do much here. Weren't there stairs? No, not stairs. A ladder here as well. Watchtower. Oh. Okay. Huh. That's quite similar. Why so many hatches, though? Where did the other ones go? Little wagging tail as well. How cute. Okay. What have we here? Toilet. Oh. Washroom. That's the icon for toilet. What does it say there? There were a few instances of text here and there specifically, or maybe most interestingly, the labels on the map for the two capitals. Of course, I didn't quite have enough time to read them. The one for the capital of Montario was quite long, like so I didn't even try to decipher that one. And the one for Oceania's capital, Brylehaven, in the translation, certainly did not say Brylehaven. Although I guess it did start with BR. I wasn't quite sure about the first letter, but yeah. Definitely does not say Brylehaven, but yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, I guess we're eventually going to see it on the map, but when we approach, or I can of course just check the video after I'm done recording here, which I'm probably gonna do. Oh yeah, but the signs here, let's see, this says pantry, but or it's supposedly the pantry, but it says, I should know what that one is. M-A-N Manga Mangayosh Ranko. Wait, among... Oh, that's supposed to be not a G, but a G with a little diacritic above. So mangiaio, food, I guess, from Italian mangiare. Mangiaio schranko, which would be cupboard, from German Schrank. Yeah, I mean, if you know a couple of European languages, then you can piece together a bunch of Esperanto words. And this one says, right? Nope. Never mind. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. N-E-C. So Netseseio. Or Neceseo. I don't think they ever, or definitely not consistently, use the diacritics. So you sometimes you have to guess whether they mean a C or a C with them, you know. Like basically they mean a ts or a ch or the G or the hard G or the soft G. Yeah. Anyway, details again that most people are not going to be interested in. Maybe some of you are. I'm not going to bother reading everything. Wow, so this room's made for bathing. Can we really just hop in mid-ride and take a real bath? Now that that I could get used to. I call for a tip.
Hey.
No, we're here right now. Were you just going to strive and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable.
You're really?
It's a bathing room. Oop. Not to mention no running water yet. Working on it.
Damn.
No. But unacceptable. The toilet works, hopefully. Not now. There are more pressing matters at hand. I mean, okay, if you say so. I hope that one does work, though, just in case. Pantry, not very well stocked. There's some mellow milk and fragrant spice. I wonder who brought them here. I could use them for cooking. Okay. Maybe we should just leave them here? Instead of taking them with us, but sure. Engine room corridor. Oh, the kitchen, I guess.
Got it.
It's the kitchen. I can prepare meals here. Yeah, dude, all this shaking. This is worse than on a ship for sure.
Got it. Got it.
No, stop it. Oven? Wait, what's the oven exactly? Oh, the thing in the corner. I was... Yeah, okay. Valkenberg said that most things are edible if you put them over a fire, but is that really true? Did she say that? Washing area. You have to wash your dishes properly, but being that water is a precious resource, that actually goes double. Well, if we don't have any running water in the shower area, then presumably not here either. Food shelf? Stocked with food suitable for a long journey. I would prefer to cook it first before eating it. Okay, these are the beds. Well, sure, I guess they're gonna get the job done. Capsule hotel style. Bookshelf, there are a lot of books lined up. Good. Cloth-covered device. There's some sort of strange device wrapped in cloth. Looks like one of Nereus's inventions in the making. Okay, so that's going to become relevant later. It's Nereus's personal collection of books. They're too technical for me to understand. Okay. These are beds. They seem pretty small. Yep. Well. Back deck. Oh yeah, right underneath the tail.
What's this?
Beneath this cloth there seems to be a big barrel. I wonder what it's used for. Okay. Well, it seems to cover up just about everything. Apart from the engine room. Oh, right, there's more. Wait, there's more. What is this? Washing machine. A machine that does laundry. Handmade by Nereus. Seems there's nothing in it at the moment. Nothing in it at the moment. Why? How? Wait, could that be for purifying pieces of equipment? Do we just put them in the washing machine? Or do we actually have to take care of our laundry? That seems unlikely, but... upright cleaning tool. Oh, maybe not now. Nearest desk. Nearest research desk. This must be where new inventions are born. A small cabinet. Some unique items are lined up here. Nearest personal belongings, I think? Oh, wait, are we talking about this thing? Or yeah, I guess so, probably. Pile of powder. I've never smelt this fragrance before. I can't tell whether it's used for food or for fuel. Also, do they have like the icon that's printed on them? Is that supposed to be a stylized Nearest's face? Or is it supposed to be this way around? No, surely. Glasses, pointy nose, and I guess the wreath of laurels, kind of like his beard. Bag of cotton. There's a fluffy bag that's perfect for sitting on. If I sat on it, I don't think I'd be able to move. As in, you'd fall asleep immediately, or what? Hey, more.
Now, where was I?
Should we? I suppose. We haven't seen him in a while. Although we haven't made any new connections, so I don't think we're gonna do anything here.
Ah, how good of you to come.
So your journey has begun. May you meet all manner of people across these untrodden lands. Archetypes are influenced by connections of the heart, so to speak, which means the more hearts you encounter, the more your own might grow. I sincerely look forward to seeing what your journey will bring to my research. Right. Actually...
Do make yourself at home.
Study... Okay, so this used to be 2,500, now it's down to 2,250. It's still a bit pricey, but we could get it. I mean, I'm going to unlock it eventually.
This right here.
So might as well do it now.
All right.
Yes. And that said, it is going to become more... it's going to become cheaper, presumably, if we level up the respective follower more, or, you know, the relationship with them. But...
Of course.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
The soul of the merchant. No fight is truly won without money, so I'll use its power responsibly. Literally pay to win.
A new power to wield.
Thanks.
I see.
And finally...
This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
To use money as power is a compelling idea indeed. I shall apply myself in studying its ins and outs and enjoy the experience of learning it. Okay. I was wondering if... I mean, obviously, I expect that no party member will ever completely reject using any archetype, even if it doesn't really seem to fit their personality, such as in this case, but I guess she's just open-minded.
I've acquired a new power.
Oh, no new rewards for, I believe, buying every currently available archetype for everyone. Yeah. Well, that's fine. Pet the cat.
That's a good kitty.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
You'll come again.
Back to reality.
This?
I wonder what makes this thing run. I mean, it certainly looks like a heart.
Hello?
First time on a gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like the pipes in here... There... Looks like that pipe's in here, too. Yes. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magla crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be, you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds, then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Amongst other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girls that's a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Okay, Gauntlet Runner activities. Yeah, I was thinking that, I mean, okay, apparently we can clean, we can do some reading, yeah, sure. So I can see that how we can spend our time in a couple of ways, but obviously our options would necessarily be a bit limited in here compared to in a city. You will continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner, utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Good to hear. What is this? Igniter? Question mark? Never seen an igniter like this before. Large igniter. A magic igniter enormous compared to those used by the army. If I recall correctly, it uses magma crystals as fuel. We were just told that, yes. Okay, there are also some crystals just lying on the floor. I'm sure that's all normal. Okay, well. Now what?
Speaking of...
Nira said he got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. Okay, well. So are we actually free to choose some first activity for today? Didn't realize how long it's been since we took a well-earned break. Hey, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do there? I don't know. Doesn't seem like anybody has anything important to say. Right. Jeez, it can get kind of boring just riding along like this, huh? I know they're a bit compact, but you can always use a bunk to take a nap. I mean, that's obviously just going to sleep to waste time is never really going to be a good option. Ooh, is this going to raise a random virtue? That's interesting. We just pick any book and read it and... Okay. Oh, hey, you sleeping? Oh, I feel drunk. Uh-oh. Don't you vomit here. Yeah, please. Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swaying of a carriage, but this, it's another beast. Seems I'll need to learn to endure it. Hopefully you can, man. Otherwise this is gonna be a tough journey for you. The cockpit appears to be up above, yes. I'm minding the rope. I guess we can talk with him at night when we stop for the night. I mean, it looks like right now we don't really have that many options, unless the washing machine can now be used. But what would we use it for? Versus homemade washing machine. Doing laundry will take my mind off things, increasing my max MP. Interesting.
Understood.
That's not what I expected for sure. How about cleaning?
Come on!
This weird tool is actually a cleaning igniter that Nira's modified to create wind that collects dust. Okay, pretty nifty. I know it's hard, but all the lifting and bending over is sure to strengthen your legs, yeah? Okay, interesting. I mean, among those two, I would probably go for more MP, because those are just so universally useful. And such a otherwise very limited resource, unlike HP. I mean, of course you want enough to survive attacks, but healing is barely ever a problem, at least so far. Especially coming by healing items, there's really no problem whatsoever. Let's read a random book, or let's see what our cooking options are. Use the Gauntlet Runner's cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals can grant your party various positive effects. To cook, you'll need ingredients. Buy them, win them, or find them lying around. Try to experiment as much as possible. After you've made every dish at least once, you may learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. Ooh, now you get me intrigued. There's some ingredients here. Maybe Nero's went shopping? Bideau meat, pristine clear water, and red grass. Oh, interesting. Well, we had all of those still, I think. Oh yeah, definitely had. Morocone meat, Bordeaux sugar. Whose handwriting is that? There are notes here about new potential recipes. Red grass roasted Bideau. We already had that one. Curative coney roast and coney stew. Holistic whitefish platter. Critical meatballs. Steadfast stew. Okay. Wait, so holistic is going to buff all of our attributes. Critical is going to raise critical chance. Steadfast, I don't know. Defense. Precision, fermented ribs, hit chance. Stale black bread. Wait. That doesn't sound good. Want to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. I mean, sure. Apparently there's... Oh, can we even make anything that we... Wait. No. Okay, it tells us how many we already have of the dish, not how many we can make or what we have the ingredients for. Ah, but we don't have anything for anything we don't already have. You know, we don't have the ingredients for any dishes we don't already know, so that's a bit unfortunate. Right. Restore 400 HP and cures burn for one ally. Meh. Curative coney roast, 250 HP and cures poison for all allies. Now, that's more interesting for sure. Having, you know, a reasonably powerful party-wide heal available definitely seems pretty useful. Missing salt and milk. Limp goldfish. White peach turnip. Gauntlet shrooms. Rock beans. Giant's rib. Briny salt. Fiend flower nectar. Marbled bluefin tuna. Gel dust? Wait, how does that work? Simultaneously gel and dust? And fragrant spices. Oh, we found one, but not enough for this. Okay, yeah. I mean... I guess it doesn't matter that we didn't cook these. I mean, we cooked this one ourselves, but not here. And this one I think we just got. We didn't cook it ourselves. I'm assuming it doesn't matter how we acquire each dish. Just that we have, you know, acquired each type of dish at one point, and then it's going to do something for us. Either way, yeah, I don't know. I could cook that one party healing item, but what about this? This bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read are New World Travel Diary, Pride and Persuasion. Pride and Persuasion sounds like it could be eloquence related, and we need that, so... This book outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I haven't started it yet. Yours probably left this here, huh? Let's take it over to the window if you want to read it together. Eloquence, yes. Shall we spend some time reading this book? Let's just do it.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. It's, seems useful, for sure. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why? Strike them down in one hit to gain the upper hand, to exploit them without mercy. Yikes. Dude, I mean, sure. To ensure they don't even have a chance to think.
You're kidding.
So you strike their weak points and then negotiate while they're still reeling from it? That's just brute force, though. Well, I mean, it's brute force, but with words. I feel like studying the art of persuasion has slightly increased my eloquence. I wonder if... Okay, that's 3 little bits. That's better than what we got from the charity lady. I wonder if any of my choices during these kinds of events make any kind of difference. I would guess not, but who knows. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. Is that the right lesson to learn here? There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Nice. Yeah, anyway, I was going to say that we're going to have plenty of opportunities to read and check out all the other options. Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner, like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days until we reach Montira. Unless we stop somewhere, but maybe that's not even an option. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? What's this? What's the blue glow? There are insects gathering. Oh, is it just gonna give me a golden beetle?
Yep.
Oh, apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg, anyway. ... I should try and catch one. A Lumi bee. Okay. I caught one of the bugs gathered by the campfire. When it's my turn to cook, I should use it as an ingredient. Well, it was not one of the ingredients for any of the dishes we currently have available, so... Okay.
Your thoughts?
Ho ho! How was the ride, eh? Smooth as butter? Luxurious as a palace? Awe-inspiring? Tear-jerking? All of the above. This run is such a guilty pleasure. Though credit where it's due, my tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. I mean, you literally built the whole thing, right? So yeah. Though full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 wings. Okay.
Hey.
Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they are going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Stroll, maybe I can hone my imagination.
I see.
I don't know about that. Let's check our options first, of course. Do we have a map for this place? We absolutely do, actually. Okay. Let's see, is there anything new here? The bookshelf. Oh.
Let's go.
Interesting. Yeah, the barrel is actually marked on the map clearly.
What's this?
So that definitely is going to be relevant later. I guess Hulkenberg is back here. She's also going to improve our imagination?
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Huh. Interesting. I mean, it's interesting that we have two different options to increase our imagination. So, is whether we spend time with Stroll or Hulkenberg actually going to affect how quickly we level up our relationships with each of them? I mean, that would make sense, I suppose, but I mean, there is no like, I didn't notice any kind of meter filling up, or any kind of relationship experience, or what you want to call it, for our allies. So, I wonder exactly how it's going to work.
Be well.
I don't suppose we can just go out on an expedition.
Let's see.
What do you want to check? Well, I mean, I would like to check this, which is clearly something, but...
Which one?
Information? No. Desert Camp, Rockden Camp,
Which one?
Verdant Camp, and then of
Which
course
one?
Matera itself. I guess for now we really can only just use one of the facilities here. And that being said, I could still do cooking, but I can always do that during the day, so we spend time with Hulkenberg or with Stroll.
Well
Let's
met.
just go with her, I suppose, since we're here. This power I've awoken to. I've all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. Yes, that's true. What do you make of that? It's cool, it's bizarre, it's kind of scary. I mean, it's kind of cool. I wouldn't say it's scary, except that the whole thing is kind of scary when you think about it, but yeah, it's mostly just bizarre. Some of them definitely more so than others. Like, I mean, the merchant archetype is certainly out there. I've never seen armor like that. True, the designs do set them apart, but it was not their actual appearance I meant to ask about. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination increased.
All right.
Okay, apparently so. And by quite a bit as well. It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Alright. Hulkenberg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time marches on, as does the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, it's idle state. We can't do any shopping. Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters are more than exceeded your expectations, eh? I mean, sleeping quarters. They're not really quarters to speak of.
True.
They were better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rocket girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast. But just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? Yeah, speaking of which, who's currently... Oh, we're not moving. I can see out the window, okay. I was gonna say. Even if this thing has something like an autopilot, I wouldn't necessarily trust it that much. We'll arrive in Matera in 2 days, huh? No? We'll check the windows. Reinforced steel on top of thick glass doesn't appear to be easily breakable. I sure hope not. Oh, wait. And what's this now? Oh, that's... Okay, courage? Wisdom? Oh no. I actually have to make choices. I hate it. Anything new happening down here? I guess I can always just check the map for that. Oh, so we're gonna have different activities available on different days, just, I don't know, more or less randomly. Certainly not in a way that you can predict, or that I can predict. What are we most lacking? I mean, we're always lacking everything. Wisdom is the only one that's already at level 2, so I guess we're probably going with courage? Could it even be enough if we get another, what was it, 3 or 4 coins? That might be enough for rank 2, whatever that actually does for us. And also, you know, we did spend time with Hulkenberg last night, so why don't we spend time with Stroll today?
Hey.
Hey, Atento, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you've got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Yes, we're probably gonna do that, but I just want to hear what this would be about. Ah, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? I mean, I do like games, but what she's talking about somehow makes me think of chess, which I'm not a fan of, so...
Hey.
Sure, weapon maintenance. I mean, not like that sounds particularly fun, but useful, sure. Also, you know, that courage increase.
Now then.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then. Actually, I just purchased a very fine blade recently.
Got a moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day, I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory, and not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey!
Quite ambitious, but I like it. How about you? I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What'll you do when the fight's over? Sure, I'd like to help you. I mean, I can see that. You will need all the help you can get. I want to travel. We're gonna be doing a lot of traveling before this is over, I'm sure. Sure, let's say that we'd like to help him. I'd like to help you with rebuilding. Huh. Are you serious? I'm a bit relieved to hear it, tell you the truth. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. I mean, ideally, the army wouldn't be incompetent, or wait, army spineless, generals incompetent, or the other way around. I mean, either way, it should not be, any of those things. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Luis. We'll fight for change.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. But seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain, truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Ha! Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission. No, we're in this together, man. I envy you sometimes, you know, to act with such conviction. How does one become so bold? That's a good question. I do what I must, I waver sometimes, I just do whatever. Oh no, he's not gonna like this one. I waver sometimes. Do we admit that we're just human? He's probably gonna like this one most, I feel, but...
No.
I do have moments where I waver. Oh. No, he does sympathize. I suppose we all do. But you manage to keep a cool head when you do, unlike me. That's why you are our captain. All this to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. Yeah, no pressure, huh? In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who it'll end up being after all this.
All right.
Yeah, who's to know? Anyway, this sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up. Caring for my weapon has fortified my will to fight as well as increased my courage. Okay, we do get 4 little coins, and it's enough? Yes, it is. Ooh, he's spirited now. Nice.
Courage.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. I spent some time with Stroll honing our weapons. Got 1500 mag, nice.
I say, we could stop for a
Ahoy!
break.
Break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there. Something.
Coming now
Ooh.
into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Nice. Okay, so I guess that's the thing that was marked on the map. So I didn't have to worry about going, about dedicating time to exploring. That was just going to happen. Which, I'm totally okay with. Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? I guess. Well, Tree of Prophecy. It certainly is an impressive sight. Magnificent, even. Wow, it's so pretty. It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? All valid questions. I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but the magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Eurus pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey!
Wow, Eurus, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me? You sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Well, if you say so. Tree of Prophecy drawing. I received Nearest's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here. Really. How could a drawing that's presumably in black and white do this justice?
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? Oh, okay. I was wondering, of course the item had the follower icon assigned to it. So I guess that means that it's something that we can give to a follower as a gift. Okay, Maria, yeah, sure. I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give this drawing to Maria. Absolutely. Huh. A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However...
Also, how? He's been steering the runner, of course. Still a bit creepy. Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom. Okay.
Alright.
Free wisdom increase? Heck yeah. Maybe not so much free, but more like forced, but, I'll take it.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Good. A rock den camp. Okay, the landscape is maybe slowly changing. Maybe not so much. Still quite deserty. We'll be in Martira the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Martira is. Miranda, hello. Tree of Prophecy, of course. A towering, rich crimson tree of overwhelming presence that rises from the middle of the desert roughly halfway between Grand Trad and Martira. In reality, it is a magical plant that feeds on ambient magma as its nutrients. As a result, it is sensitive to subtleties in nature, such as weather and earthquakes, and is said to reflect impending natural disaster through the color of its foliage. I'm sure it being bright red does not mean anything bad. In recent years, both its leaves and the surrounding fog have been tinged red, a never-before-seen reaction. The superstitious wonder if this new omen marks dark days to come. Nah, surely not. Oh, new insects? A dream eater moth. Yum.
Speaking of...
Excellent timing. I've just heard something that caught me rather by surprise. After our cart to Grand Trent was beset by bandits and you were thrown out, you walked the desert to reach the city.
Your thoughts?
Such a vast, empty expanse, an easy land to get lost in, I'm sure. I have Gallica, yes.
Fair point.
Of course. You've no need to worry with her at your side, I suppose that's why she's been tasked with the role of messenger.
So?
Well, in the event that you ever find yourself lost in the wilds, let me offer you my own advice. Search for the first star. That star moves to the west in the evening and to the east at night. Time and time again, it helped correct my path in my journey to find His Highness. Still, I must say, I did not expect to return to a life on the road. It will be a long journey yet. Perhaps we'd better rest while we can. The first star, you say? Would have been cool if they actually put that somewhere on the sky, but I mean, I don't see any star that stands out among the others. Okay, so we could spend time with Stroll today to actually hone our imagination. I wonder if that's... Presumably it's going to be the same event that we could have had, like, 2 nights before? Or the night before?
Hey.
Recalling the past, yeah, it sounds like the same.
I see.
But let's see if we don't have any other options. It seems like we do, actually. I mean, surely eventually he's going to become, you know, we're going to make a pact with him, right? And he's going to become an official follower and going to give us an archetype and everything. It's obviously just going to happen at some point. But still, we haven't really got to know him more closely, so I am tempted to spend time with him just because we have the option now. But also, our wisdom is, you know, the virtue that needs the least development right now, so... And we're so close to actually no longer being vapid. Vapid. Quite tempted by that prospect, for sure. Yeah, we could still read a book. I mean, I would like to finish reading that book to get the most benefit out of it. But I always feel like, you know, as long as there's any opportunity to spend time with our friends, we should do that instead. So, sorry, book.
Hey.
Sure. I should probably also end this episode sometime soon.
Now then.
So next up is Martira. It feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I had once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of
which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power isn't everything. They had no allies. They lost to a greater power. Well, I mean, sure, all of those. If you have great power and that makes you seek more challenges and, you know, throw yourself into danger, then of course, no matter how powerful you are, you will always increase the risk of meeting your end. Right? If you seek battle, you might just fall in battle. Kind of, well, not unavoidable, I suppose, but certainly not too surprising when it happens. They had no allies. Well, they certainly didn't have...
What's that about?
Us. Maybe they lacked allies?
Oh, I see.
I see. Try as they might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a country by himself. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then,
if we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though, all this does make me wonder, just how many more of these powers are still out there? Well, I could actually count them, if I wanted to. But I'm not going to. I felt my imagination grow as Stroll and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
Alright.
Come on, level up? Nope. Nah, not quite. Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Stroll and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
Quite suddenly.
Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
That's not good.
Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
Oh. One of the other candidates? Is it... Wait. Two other runners fighting? Or...
My star is rising!
This is just this guy.
Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony.
Yeah.
I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Yeah, Luis's man that Luis doesn't even know about.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner. But, I mean, they might not be trying to hit their opponent directly, but what if they just happen to? Then the raw magic would just say, whoops, my bad, I didn't think they were going to kill them. Oh well.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to hold each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Maybe we should just take advantage of the situation and side up with one of them? Assuming we have weapons on board of our own.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
What? What's he doing here?
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Oh, wait. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Dude, I don't want to help Gladel. We can obviously just defeat him afterwards. I'm assuming we don't even have a choice in here, in this matter. That would be weird. It seems like a pretty major point of diversion, I suppose. Is that even... divergence, more like? Not diversion. It feels like if this is actually a choice, it would, it could lead to very different results. And I don't think that's gonna be a thing. Let's see how it plays out. As opposed to actually helping out the other guy, Guido. Obviously, we're not really interested in either of them winning. I'm so tempted to say this, but I mean, I know I should say... I should help Gladel. I want to see...
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side.
No, Captain, I think we should do the other thing. Okay, well.
I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
Fine.
I say, hold on! You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us?
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces?
Well, sorry, can't get into it now.
That gauntlet man. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
Apparently so.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished!
How's this gonna go? Guido and his monks have boarded the deck. Okay, so somehow, for some reason, we're not using our runner's weapons now, but we just kind of fight in person. I suppose, since he is a notable candidate, we cannot actually hurt him, but he can hurt us, which is kind of putting us at quite a disadvantage. I'm not quite sure what our plan is here. Did we really think this through? He's aiming to kill us here now. Yeah.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place!
Also, I clearly did not expect, you know, any kind of major event on this particular day, in-game day, so here we are. This is definitely going to become the longest episode yet. Whoops. Well, it's gonna happen every now and then. You dare interfere in my fight, know your place.
Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I mean, I suppose if that happens, it's a welcome side effect.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Certainly interesting that we did not get any kind of warning that there was combat coming up, so we, of course, also did not get any kind of chance to, you know, prepare accordingly to set up our party or anything. Witness. Wait, witness? Synthesis. Am I reading? No. I'm just dumb. It says synthesis, of course. Horse-drawn carriage. Gas psych low. Medium wind damage to all enemies. I mean, we might as well try, I guess. Oh. Really? I mean, I thought we would just not be able to damage him, but okay. That's a shame that just wasted... Wait, can't just not do that? It's the wrong stick to click. Okay. I mean, I have no idea what would be effective against them, of course. They resist wind, okay. Which means they might... Oh, wait, how do we know that? Also, how do you control this game? It says... No. Yes. Huh? Wait, we don't know that they're weak to ice. Why does it say... Why does it just tell us that they're weak? No, they're not. What are you talking about?
Peasants!
What? Why does it say weak when it's not true? That is so strange. Am I dumb? This doesn't seem like something that should be happening, huh? Spellcracker. Nice crit, okay. We'll take those. Sure, might as well.
This card I shall
use
seize
some
my
slash
chance.
Cocky smirk. Okay, sure, wasted turn, that's fine. Wow. That's a lot of damage, holy crap.
What could you hope to achieve?
Brace yourselves!
It's very fair of him to not fight us. Even though he could, of course. What the heck? Alright. What are you...
It's too early to go to his side.
God damn it. Didn't mean to defend. I was trying to figure out how to do this, but of course, it's fine. Archetype. I mean, Skullcracker worked well last time. It happened to crit. I cannot synthesize anymore because I'm stupid. Great. Oh boy. What haven't we tried? We haven't tried fire damage. Okay, they don't resist that. Oh god,
what could you hope to achieve?
Here they come.
Spear monk. Wait, this one is weak to ice. Apparently. What? Okay, I thought I had checked. No, I checked the other one, the other monk, and Godot, not this guy, because I just assumed that both of his minions would be the same, but apparently they're not. So
know
your
place, peasants.
Oh, no synthesis for you. Well, we can do this. Heavy physical strike damage. At least we know. Well, we don't know actually that that's gonna work. I'm assuming it's gonna...
Damn you!
Oh, never mind. He resists that. Blizz is not gonna kill him, though. Is it? That's a gamble. Oh, it was enough. Okay.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Yeah, maybe we should try to take out his Gauntlet Runner then.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
Or actually, Glaudel is going to take advantage of him being distracted and, you know, and his Gauntlet Runner literally just sitting there, not moving at all, to just shoot and disable him that way. Right? Because how else would the situation get resolved?
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah! I think not, you rotter!
Oh, okay, or I guess...
What have you done to my Gauntlet Runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Maybe we should kick a few more times, though, just to make sure he actually... What? He can still move.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Well, maybe. I guess you live to see another day. Are you hurt? It's not gonna like that. Us showing sympathy. Which makes me kind of want to do it. On the other hand, screw him. I guess you live to see another day.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Glaudel, surely
Sweet
you
girl.
can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juno the songstress in the
that is
flesh.
Juno, wait.
What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Yeah, well, Eurus is having trouble.
Songstress?
In that regard.
Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Well, yes, obviously.
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh, Cat, please.
I'd know those suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes,
Wait.
those are quality
I
parts and no
misunderstood.
mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno!
Oh.
The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
Sure, go ahead and fangirl
You're
over
an
her.
interesting little ensemble.
Yeah,
Wait,
sure enough.
is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, you want to join our party?
Up there!
Huh? Oh. Is that Forden himself? Or is... Wait. Or would it be Luis? No.
Airborne Gauntlet Runner. He's actually finished it.
Wait, didn't we see... I mean, Luis had an airship earlier, right? When he made his grand entry on the royal funeral. So that cannot be completely unheard of. Cat, shut up. My god. Oh, it is him, isn't it? Yep. Sure enough.
Luis.
Well, we got close to him.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady June is safe at least.
Not the voice I expected.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I guess we haven't met in person, huh? Take a wild guess. Wow. I mean, that could infuriate him, could intrigue him, I don't know. We're your supporters. Should we just be that blunt? I mean, I guess that's our plan.
We're your supporters. Hence your retaliation against Godot, then?
Yes.
He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
Yet.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition? Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Sure. He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? To become king, to help save the prince, to help you, Count Luis. Really? I mean...
I want to help you, Count Luis.
It's so tempting to pick one of the clearly wrong options, but let's play along.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in. Anyone. Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Uh-oh.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis. You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
So become more famous first, I guess.
See you, Lux.
That was the plan anyway. Bye.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
We're on the same side now, buddy.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Jaime, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I suppose so.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
How poetic.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
I guess. I would really like to end the episode, but, you know, it's fine. What's the problem?
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You do seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
It kind of does, yeah.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Yes.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had.
Okay, well, that certainly sounds like a side quest. If we want, you know, to unlock Nereus's full potential as an engineer, we need to show him that spark of imagination.
The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira.
How
A
convenient.
village by the name of Kumiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Kumiro when we get to Martira. Yes.
This one's important.
Okay, providing a spark. An old inventor Nereus once knew is living in Kumiro, a village near Martira. He may be able to tell us more about the relic he once showed Nereus. Gives us 5 euros in census, and certainly more than that. We left Nereus, who'd dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner. Oof. Do we get a chance to actually...
on, and the age of a new
actually
king
take a break,
draws nearer.
please. So we'll arrive in Martira this evening, then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Oh, we arrive... wait, what? Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting. Right.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's Gauntlet Runner at last arrives in the old castle town,
Wait, we don't even
Martira,
get to spend
where
this
their
day-
client
this day?
Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
How come we don't get to spend this day? It feels kind of mean. There were more things to do. But okay, here we are.
'Tis far more desolate a place than
Yeah.
I'd heard.
It certainly looks a bit colorless. I wonder if we can do anything to improve things around here. Although it's, of course, not... Well, I mean, I suppose we are going to by stopping that criminal. But, yeah, probably won't have too much more time for any other activities here. It's far more desolate, yes.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Yeah. Being kidnapped, I guess.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne.
Maybe it would be better not to tell them that we officially allied ourselves with Luis, I guess.
Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates Gauntlet Runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant. All fights have casualties. Not my business. I mean... Let's be honest here, I guess.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Come on. Try to sound a bit more convincing.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
That would be nice.
Come, everyone. This way.
What is that?
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
It looks unsettlingly like a giant grub, but surely that can't be true.
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Innards, yay.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Oh, good.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great. Looks great. You know, if she says it's good, I'll trust her.
Looks great. What is with that smile? Not you two.
The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty. See?
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Okay. Yep, that's there.
It's a campground.
Sands camp on the way. I'm guessing that this location...
Let's see.
that we might maybe just automatically discover on our way to this camp.
There's a runner.
It's your call.
Wait, oh,
There's
that's
a runner.
not even ours. That's a rival gauntlet runner. Whoops. Very pink. So maybe it belongs to that weird guy obsessed with beauty. Okay. Huh. Yeah, anyway, this place might be that that other village that we're supposed to find for Neris. Though judging by the map, there seems to be some sort of structure here. I can't quite tell what that's supposed to be. Maybe it's just a rock with a waterfall flowing down, actually. Yeah, okay. Some sunken ships in this lake, though, which is certainly interesting. Yeah, I don't know if the map necessarily gives a whole lot away. Anyway, yeah. Giant sandworm's nest, a giant sandworm nest in the wasteland, reputed to be the hideout of Heismay the Kidnapper. The area is subject to a unique weather phenomenon known as sand flash.
Let's see here.
I'm guessing that is basically going to be the next dungeon, then. Equivalent of the cathedral.
Here's where we are now.
Yeah, okay. Are we supposed to just back out, I guess?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how we can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save this time together. We'll get the job done. We'll get the job done.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Nice.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
More sandworm.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Oh, still not convinced.
No.
I mean...
Let's go.
I guess we haven't really done anything to earn his trust. Do we actually get a chance to rest now? Thank you. Holy crap. Sorry about that. Maybe I should generally aim to end the episode after the usual, like, 1 hour-ish, and every now and then I'll, you know, press one wrong button and I'll start another 45-minute sequence where I get no chance to take a break. And when that happens when I'm already at the 1.5 hour mark, then of course, you know, this will be the result. Yeah, it's the kind of game where that is always a risk, I suppose. It's been forever since I've had such a spacious bed. What bed?
Exactly.
Wait. We're going to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep. What's here, old castle town? Why did we mention the bed that we haven't even seen yet? This is clearly not our room, but yeah, we're going to take a quick look around and talk to people and everything. Yep, okay, so apparently we can still enter the inside of the Gauntlet Runner, and we have the town square and probably other areas of the town as well that we haven't discovered yet. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot to explore next time. For now, though, finally, I will take a break, much needed break. Sorry about the extra long episode. I mean, I know some people don't mind as much as others, but this is definitely a bit longer than I would normally go for. But again, you can't always control this kind of thing. So, it's where it is. Anyway, as always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.